Warning, this audio is uncut, uncensored, and recommended for mature audiences only. That means it's nasty.
It's now time for the Paul and Young Ron Show After the Show, featuring comedian Carlos Mencia and his trusty sidekick, Momo.
What is this, 1942
I don't
voice?
know.
I love it, man. I love it. Listen, you got to come over here, see, and you got to get this guy.
I
And
tell
then
you what,
gotta
huh? You know, I always
You got to talk to
love
Freddie, see? Freddie's a guy.
the old movies.
Yeah.
They all talk that way.
Yes, they
And I
did.
don't know if it was the way they were trained back when they were actors, but this is a wonderful, beautiful, what a lovely gal she is.
You don't
Right.
think they talk that way in real life?
I don't believe
think-
so.
no.
Because they would still kind of talk that way, right? I mean,
I
why
don't
would
know.
they not?
Right. Well, if you watch Boardwalk Empire, they don't talk like that. They're not
No.
acting like that.
No, they don't.
Right?
No, they don't. You're right.
Yeah,
That is a really cool show in the sense that I remember watching the first thing I ever remember Buscemi doing was he played a child molester in Con Air.
creepy,
Right?
and weird, and he was in
Right?
jail. Right.
And he was always that weird, creepy guy.
You never saw Fargo?
oh,
Yeah,
he was in
but that's my
Fargo.
point. But Fargo was after.
Oh, it was? Are you sure?
Yeah, I think yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
probably. I think that's the
That was
first
the
time.
first thing I remember him.
That was
in.
his first starring role was Fargo.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. He was great in that.
But
Yeah.
if you look at him, doesn't he look like a vampire?
Yeah, but I just never
An
thought
awesome vampire.
that he would pull off a
leading
nucky, no, leading man,
Yeah.
yes, but a badass, no. I never thought he'd be
He
able to pull
does.
that off.
He's a badass, but he's not a physical badass. He's a power badass that he's powerful.
No,
No.
but there's that one where that chick wanted to like bang him, and he wanted. It was like he's a man's man, and he pulls it off. Like
He blew that kid's brains out?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
you're right,
he killed
yeah.
that kid. He said
That's
normally
true,
out
yeah.
there, and he just shot him right in the. I mean,
Yeah.
he's a badass.
Yeah, man.
I just didn't think
And here's another
that
thing.
with that body.
Can you imagine? He must be so talented because if you looked as ugly as he does,
Yes.
you would
Yeah.
never think that your career would be a movie star.
Right.
But he must have had so much inner talent. I mean, what else would drive someone with those looks to go, no, I'm going to go to the movies?
Yeah.
I mean, think about that. I don't.
I think though that guys like that always existed. You know what I mean? In the movies, you can
you
go
got-
back to Edward G. Robinson.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When Edward G. Robinson, and I know there's a comedian that does a bit about this. It might be Pollock
Now,
or
this
something.
gets you in trouble.
No,
now.
I'm not going to say it. But like to see a guy like him in the Ten Commandments as example is just like you really.
You're right.
Remember?
How about those? Yeah, you're right. Someone does that bit.
Yeah,
the Ten
yeah.
Commandments. Yeah.
Yeah, when he comes back, all of a
Hey,
sudden,
Moses.
and he's like, right, man, who is this guy? I
That's a pretty good bit. You're right.
But
though.
it's so he was always that ugly guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And,
James
you know,
Cagney.
Jimmy Cagney was not a
James
handsome,
Cagney.
dashing man, was
Yeah,
he?
no.
He was like
Ernest
you dirty
Borgnine.
rat.
Oh my God, that dude must have talent up his ass. You
Not
know?
anymore. He's done.
I know, but you know what I'm saying. It's like he was never the decent looking guy. But wasn't he PT 109? He was in that.
McHale's Navy.
McHale's Navy. Yeah,
What
he was like.
But that was the boat on McHale's Navy, right?
Yeah, he was also in a movie back in the 50s where he won the Oscar.
Yeah.
What was that?
Someone-
Marty.
Marty, retarded clown or something.
Right,
Yeah. But see what I'm saying? He played a retarded clown.
Yeah.
Like that's how ugly
Well,
this guy was.
let's go back to Bogey.
Yeah, that's true.
Saying Bogey.
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
not a handsome guy, but you know he cut the screen. He had that look.
Yeah.
That he jumped out of the screen. Momo, what is your story?
Were comedians good looking back then, and then just got flipped over? At one point,
Well,
What was that?
Who were the
comedians were good looking back then. Back then, it was well dressed
Like who?
comedians. I mean, George Carlin was like,
When he was really young.
yeah,
He was
Before he
good
let
looking?
himself
He
hippie
was,
go.
yeah.
I don't remember that.
He was svelte. He was black and white. Do you remember like the appearance of Pryor when he did
Oh,
the baby
yeah.
coming out, but it's in black and white, and he's wearing
was
a
clean
suit.
looking, yeah.
He's clean
Well,
looking. And
I mean, if you go further
you know
back,
what I
like
mean?
Jimmy Durante, he wasn't that.
Jimmy Durante.
Yeah.
The
Exactly,
Jerry
Groucho
Lewis
Marx.
and Dean Martin.
Hot.
Dean
Yeah.
Martin and Jerry Lewis were a comedy duo, right?
Yeah,
And you know what?
yeah.
Back in the day,
They were-
he was a really good looking
He
guy.
was.
Dean-
He's all
Dean
bloated
Lewis.
and steroided
Yeah,
out now.
we look at him and go, really? Or think about like some of the old, but when he did Nutty Professor,
Let me tell you something. Do you participate in Throwback Thursday at all?
Sure.
Because on Throwback Thursday on the internet, we all post
Yeah,
these
I do.
ridiculous pictures of us when we were
Yeah.
young. And this is what everybody says. Man, you were so good looking.
right?
That's fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like
They say that to you?
Yeah, they tweet you back. That you were so good looking. Like, What does that mean? It's like
What
like
it
saying
means
you're a
is
fat,
you're
ugly
not
pig.
anymore, fat ass.
Right.
That's what it means.
But I'm like, well, what did you look like? You weren't hot, you pig. But I don't say that.
You look kind of silly, actually, in those
That's
pictures.
what I'm trying to get. I had a fro and.
Nah, but see,
But
here's
see,
it
it's
is.
like they wanna kill you.
Certain people grow old really well.
Here he goes.
No, Clooney.
God damn
Clooney
it.
grows
Yeah.
old really well. That guy, you see him with a 23-year-old, and you go, yeah, I'd fuck him too. Like you
Right.
get that.
Yeah.
But
I think I would too.
But do you see what I'm
I'd
saying?
jerk him off. I think.
Certain people don't grow old hot. Like Carlin,
Didn't
the
grow
older he got.
Well, sadly, let's call a spade here.
Yeah.
Women don't necessarily grow old well, and men, for some reason, do better. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
No, I get it.
But it's true.
Except
I mean,
for Raquel Welch. That bitch is still hot.
But-
like, have you seen her? I would
No.
bang her and she's almost 80.
how much
I'm
work is she
serious.
at? You know who's hot as that one?
I don't care.
Who's that Helen Mirren? You like her?
Helen Mirren?
She's grown old.
Oh,
too.
who's the one with the big rat?
Helen
Yeah,
Mirren.
Helen
She's
Mirren.
hot.
Oh yeah, the chick from
But
Reds.
in
The old
general,
chick,
like
yeah.
you've seen them occasionally. You'll see like an old couple out,
Yeah.
but the husband is still somewhat dashing. And
Well, Sandra Bullock is what, 45?
is she really? Good God!
Look how hot she looks.
I would probably.
I know she's over 40 for sure.
I would probably leave the wife for her.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
mean, I love my wife, but I mean,
People,
Sandy.
People are like women and men are growing gracefully older differently. Women are hot, man. I mean,
Right.
Seriously, I was
But
in Marco Island.
Women
right?
are hot and they peak and then they just fall apart.
I don't know, dude. We were in Marco Island, and I'm telling you, these 40, 50-year-old.
Oh,
Jesus
you're right.
Christ,
But let me
man.
ask you this: as you get,
and they are fit as shit, hot, and they're like, "Feel my ass, feel
that's
my
true.
ass."
if you as you get older, though,
Yeah.
Because like if you ask a 20-year-old if that 50-year-old's hot,
Yeah.
he's gonna go, I doubt it. But if you're
Right.
in your 50-year-old, thank God we're like this. In
Right.
your 50-year-old mind's eyes, you're like, hey man, she's 48.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I remember when I was young, I picked up a chick and she was 40. And
How
I was
old were you?
I was 28.
Me too.
And she was-
28 and 42.
and I-
That's like my first real sexual. Holy shit, you can do that? You
And
know
I
what
remember I picked her up at Shooters, and I dragged her back to the house, and she put on a show, and I was talking to my friends. I was with a 40-year-old. They're like, oh,
Oh yeah.
But now I'm like 40.
No, I was 28 and she was 42, and she was first of all, she was the first woman to shush me,
What do you
like
mean?
during sex.
Shush you?
She shushed me. I was gonna say something to her, and she went shh. And I remember going, "What the fuck just happened?"
Well, you're a
She just
comedian.
shushed
You talk,
me.
and you're trying to be
Like
funny.
I was gonna say something like sexual, hot, and she just shushed me like shut up. And that was the first time ever. And then she was the first woman that when I started getting the tingle, and she was like, no, we're not done yet.
You're not done yet. Yeah.
She just went no, and that's what it was. I did the first twerk, and then she was like no, shh, and I was like, no,
Hold
I'm
on.
gonna shh, and she's like shh, and I was like, but you shh. And then she just started massaging me and brought a warm towel, and I mean I hadn't finished.
Right.
And then
Sushi.
like 10 minutes later, it all started up again, and I was just like, she knows what she's doing.
I'm as
It was
hard as
so
a rock
hot.
right now.
Dude, it was
I
so
doubt
amazing.
it.
I'm telling you,
It's like
it was
silly
so
putty in your
amazing.
pants.
It was so amazing. So like she
All right, so
just
I
knew
had
what she was doing.
That same year, I picked up a 45-year-old. I went on a Windjammer cruise.
Nice.
And I was a kid, and we did it was a broadcast thing, but you didn't go. So I went with a buddy, and it was a singles cruise.
Yeah.
Or like a singles cruise. Awesome.
Yeah.
I'll never forget it as long as I live, because we were a bunch of 20-year-old, 25, who knows? And the women were all, 45, 50, and we're
Sure.
like, well, screw it. But
Yeah.
it worked out because they were crazy wild. All divorcees. Yeah.
But I don't know if back in the day those women were hot. Like what I mean
Not
is
that long ago, Carlos.
No. But I'm saying women like specifically within the past 5 to 10 years, women of that age over 40, they actually get in better shape now than they
no
were when they were
question.
20. I mean, you go to the gym, bro.
Oh, I know.
38 to 45 chicks are just like, what the fuck?
You are so right. Before
know?
we wrap up the show after the show, earlier you teased us a little bit.
Yes.
Now this is a private showing.
Yes.
You teased us a little bit about possible television and you going off the road for a while.
Right.
What are you talking about?
Well, here's what happened. What happened was, Mina Mencia was really.
It was the replacement for Dave Chappelle.
yeah,
sort of.
but it was really draining on me.
And I was one of the head writers.
And the fighting with Comedy Central got.
is that?
Okay, here's what happened. I would always pitch different stuff, and unless it was a Latino joke, they always have a problem with it. There was always like, hey, I want to do a thing about Barack Obama. Well, he's black, and maybe I'm like, I don't give a shit.
God.
And then I'd say, what about fat Mexicans? Perfect. Obesity in the Hispanic community? Love it.
Because you were Spanish.
Yeah, but I thought that was bullshit. So
Right.
what happened was when Michael Richards went off and on that tirade,
yeah.
I went to Comedy Central. I said, I have a perfect thing. This is great. This is going to take us to a whole new level. I'm going to find a lost episode of Seinfeld where Kramer is using every stereotype to try to tell Jerry that black people moved in next door. But Jerry is not a racist, so he doesn't get. And they're like, I don't understand. So basically, Kramer's going to come in and go, Jerry, these people moved in next door. Who are these people?
Oh, yeah.
They eat chicken. What are you talking about? You know, the watermelon people. And it would just keep escalating, and Jerry would not get it until he would snap, and Michael Richards would be like, they're niggers, Jerry.
Right.
And I knew if that goes on the air,
And
after it happened.
Were you going to have a character actor play him?
I don't know who was going to play who.
Okay, gotcha.
I probably would play Jerry, or I might have played Kramer. I don't know.
Right.
Wouldn't matter. The whole thing. And they
Didn't like the bit?
They go, oh, that's funny, but you can't do that. I'm like, why? And they're like, I mean,
It was edgy
it was perfect.
It was topical. Yeah.
It was perfect. And then they're like, well, don't you think it goes a little too far? I'm like, last week I followed an episode of South Park where the devil took a shit on Jesus' crucifix.
Good episode.
You're telling me that I can't do this?
So
Are
the
you
point
serious?
is, you left Comedy Central, and now
It just fought. It got hard.
Right.
And I was like, and then I lost weight. And then I had to change my comedy because all of a sudden the things that I used to say weren't funny anymore. It like got weird. And so I had to retrain myself. And I finally got to a place where I was like, you know what? I'm comfortable with who I am now. I'm comfortable with this me. I'm not, you know, I'm not out there. If you like me, cool.
But what's
If you
the show
don't,
gonna be?
cool. Here's what happened. I got a phone call from a few networks that said, we want you to basically do what Maher did when he lost the show on ABC, Politically Incorrect.
you're going to do a political show?
No, what they're saying is he had Politically Incorrect. He took
Right.
the best things from that show, put it into real time, added a
Okay,
couple
yeah.
more elements, made it look different enough, but took the best of what he did. So, like, we want you to do that. We want you to take the best things that you did on Mine and Mencia, no more sketches, but do like either a daily show or a weekly show where you talk about the topics.
Round
that
table
happened
with
that
other
week.
people?
Could be, but it depends on me.
Okay.
They want me to come up with a concepts for them. So there's like 3 networks that want me to be. So I'm gonna
That's
figure
huge.
out what the concepts are. You know what stuff to do and what's gonna be funny. So we'll
Then
see.
you can buy
But
15 more motorcycles. From Momo, did he get you a motorcycle?
I'm afraid to ride motorcycles.
Me too. All right. Carlos
Jesus,
Mencia.
you pussies.
Play,
You know,
we are pussies.
He's got a Miata. You guys have to ride in
Playing
that.
the Improv all weekend long here. Get your tickets at paulandyoungron.iheart.com. Momo, it's always a pleasure, bro. The direct descendant of the great Anthony Quinn.
Yes,
I know.
Zorba.
That's for another show.